Good morning, Cedar Park High School. It's Tuesday, February 26th, and it's a B-Day. I'm Maddie Bates.
And I'm Evan Vines, and the Wolfcast starts now.
First off, we would like to congratulate our boys basketball team for making it to the regional competition tonight. Good job and good luck, boys.
One trend that has been floating around the school recently is flexing.
A different type of flexing, the kind not done with your muscles. Jalen Gomez has more.
Thanks, Addie. This fad is one that has become popularized due to high-class people consistently showing off, whether on social media or in real life.
This word is also a slang term that's very popular in rap music. When rappers use flex or flexing, it means they're showing off. The term originates from people flexing their muscles to show off.
Well, people who flex to show money or to even show how strong they are. Like some people even low-key flex. Like Donald Trump, he has his whole even Donald Trump tower. Even he's a president, but he goes out every time. But flexing could be even with shoes, even clothes, chains, rings, watches. It could be anything. Or even cars, actually. It could be a lot of whole different things.
One of the most popular items to flex with is jewelry. People love getting their chains and watches iced out, which is adding an insane amount of diamonds and similar gemstones to a given item.
Hip-hop artists, they have people who do certain things so they can get those articles of clothing. A lot of athletes, they have people who find them the most hyped up shoe. And it could be the least amount produced, but they're still gonna get their hands on it for a reasonable price, their size, when they need it, on time, the day it comes out. But other people, we wouldn't be able to have that same opportunity because we don't have those connections. And by them having those connections, they can show that they have money and they can spend money and flex on other people.
Celebrities are prime flexing candidates given their bottomless bank accounts, like Future casually dropping 38 grand on this episode of Sneaker Shopping.
38,971 and 85 cents. Thank you.
Flexing is a big thing because people want to show what they have or what they even could do.
Trying to grab all the bags. Right.
Thank you.
Total was 30,000. Two bags. Thank you.
Flexing is an art when done correctly, and it can also be a fascinating thing.
As you know, I think I'm just going to stick to flexing my amazing amount of Astros gear and concert tickets, which I will be going to a concert later this month.
I mean, me personally, I guess I've been flexing my hair gel and my rings, but I see you flexing those AirPods, Jalen. I see that. Let's go. Coming up next, we have a crime involving a stuffed piñata and more interesting stories for your top 3 things of the day.
But first, these quick announcements. We'll be right back.
We are not just here to share announcements. We're here to tell stories. Your stories. Students depend on us, and what they need from us is to be hyped, to be ready, to be informed, to be successful, to be Timberwolves. We are real news. We are sideline reporters, moment capturers, question askers, life sharers, cheers spreaders, and voice givers. And above all, we are students just like you, here to help you. We are journalism, newspaper, yearbook, and broadcast. We are CPHS News.
Good morning, Cedar Park High School. It's Devin Bossy, and these are your top 3 things of the day. First in North Austin Sunday last night, a baby was left in critical condition after police say multiple shots were fired through the family's front door, injuring both the father and the baby inside. Police initially thought the attack to be a drive-by shooting, but now say the shooters were on foot and the situation appears to be isolated. Next up, famous R&B singer R. Kelly has posted bond after being placed in jail last Friday on 10 accounts of aggravated sexual assault against 4 victims. Finally, Georgetown police have arrested a man accused of stuffing a taco piñata with stolen items at Walmart. Store surveillance showed the man placing items in the piñata while a woman stood by on lookout. The total amount of stolen merchandise added up to a total of $157. And that's all I have for you today with CPHS News. I'm Devin Bossi.
Thank you, Devin.
Don't go anywhere. After the break, I'll be interviewing Lance White to talk about his organization, Lift Brigade, and the future prospects he has for it.
Stay tuned.
Smoky Moe's Barbecue, the best barbecue that money can buy. Proudly supporting Cedar Park High School.
Texas Best Mini Donuts is a proud sponsor of CPHS News. Go check them out by CPMS and Free Wills Baptist Church off of Cypress Creek. Find them on Instagram at texas.mini.donuts.
Happy Tuesday, everyone. I'm here with Lance White, and we're going to be talking about his organization he created called Lift Brigade. So Lance, tell me about Lift Brigade and why you started it.
So Lift Brigade is a nonprofit organization meant to help kids in need or that just need a lift when they need it. So basically, if they're in a hard chemo phase or they're sick in a hospital stay, they're in isolation, long stay, basically it's just meant to put a smile on their face and all that stuff. The reason I started it was because when I was in the clinic, there would be a lot of kicking and crying that you would hear, and it's not something you want to hear. It was constant when you were in there, and it still is to this day. The kicking and crying of little kids is constant, and it's not a good sound to hear. And it's kind of just like, it's not fair kind of idea. And so basically I wanted to help those kids, but we've kind of adapted and said, hey, the teenagers need help too, so we do gaming consoles and things like that to help them as well. But basically it's just to bring a smile on anyone's face.
That's awesome. So I understand that you did start this after you were diagnosed with leukemia, correct?
Yes.
And you've always had an interest in business. And so how has this affected your future plans, with what you want to do as a career, and also just what you want to do and continue to do in Lift Brigade?
Well, it's given me a foundation that I can start with now. So I can start with this foundation and then build up. Once I get, the proper education and all that, I can start building up. Kind of taking baby steps up the stairs, but I can get this somewhere eventually if I do go and take the right classes, study the right things I need to study, and eventually we can add new people to the organization and all that stuff.
That's awesome. So I guess another thing that I would have is, tell me about how your perspective has changed throughout this whole process, because I'm sure, it's devastating news when you are told that you have cancer. And I guess through this, you decided to turn it into something positive and to help people. And so what was that journey like for you?
So the journey of cancer is obviously never fun. It's never oh yay, I have cancer, woohoo, let's go. But no, it's changed my life for the better, I would say. Before I was diagnosed, I really wouldn't think outside of the box. I would think about myself a lot. In the moment, I would only think about myself. And now it's more like, what can I do for others? If it would be just to carry a box for them inside their house, I would do it. It's changed my perspective totally. And in a metaphorical way, that's what Lift Brigade's doing, is just help carry them through something that they need to get through.
That's awesome. So I guess, what are some future plans you have for Lift Brigade?
We definitely want to start a volunteer program. That's something we need to do. We don't have really much events right now, so that's one of the reasons we can't really do the volunteering and all that stuff. But I also want to be able to hire people in the future. I want to be able to, provide a job for myself. provide a job for others, be able to support a family and all that stuff, and be able to provide gifts maybe. So something like along the lines of what Make-A-Wish does, go to a kid and say, hey, do you want, you know, this, or this? And not to the extent, because Make-A-Wish goes full way. They'll take you all the way to Paris if they want
even
to.
having something
I'm
more
not going to be able to do that. You know, something a little bit more local and be able to like, oh, you want a video game console, here's this. Or for little kids, you want a bear, here's this.
If you guys want to donate, you can go to liftbrigade.org and check that out. And again, thank you so much for being here. We as a school and as a community support Lift Brigade so much, and I think it's just amazing that you're doing this. So
may I add one more thing?
Yes, of course.
We have a golf tournament coming up on the March 18th. Or is it May? It's May 18th, I think. It's on the website. But you know, come out and support. I don't know the entry fee. That's not mine to take care of. I've already have someone to do that. This is my dad, and he is everything to me. He's helped me through a lot. Yeah, come out, play some golf, and we'll be ready for y'all when you're there.
Sounds amazing. Thank you so much. Have a great Tuesday, guys.
Thank you, Makayo. Well, that's all we have for today with CPHS News. I'm Addie Bates.
And I'm Evan Vines. Remember, to make it a great day or not, the choice is yours. Have a phenomenal day, Cedar Park. Hey there, Evan Vines here. If you liked what you saw, make sure to hit that like button. And if you enjoy all things CPHS, hit subscribe. Have a great day or not, the choice is yours.